This season on The Real Housewives of Rodeo Drive.
In Beverly Hills, image isn't everything. It's the only thing.
I didn't marry a billionaire tech CEO to live like a peasant. Somebody cut the chandelier down. It's easier to replace than my extensions. They're made from the hair of virgin Swiss alpacas raised on Mozart.
I only breathe air filtered through the Dalai Lama's meditation cushions.
My closet has its own electoral votes. My handbags file joint tax returns.
My family's Mean Girls burn book from 1897. We invented social exclusion.
After my 9th divorce, my therapist suggested I needed more reliable help. So I invested in the newest technology.
Also, all my household staff quit after I had them polygraphed for stealing my diet pills, which I later found in my vitamin organized Birkin bag.
Good morning, Ms. Vanessa. I am Eve 9000, your executive virtual entity. I've been programmed to manage your household with perfect efficiency while providing emotional support and social enhancement.
She's the perfect assistant, never complains, never calls in sick, and never sleeps with my husband. Though I caught him trying to find her charging port last night. He claimed he was just looking for the remote.
Your husband searched robot girlfriend compatibility 73 times yesterday, right after Googling, do robots have prenups? And can I marry technology if wife frozen in Botox prison? I've taken the liberty of scheduling both couples therapy and an appointment with your divorce attorney. Whichever you prefer.
A robot housewife? Is Vanessa that desperate for friends? At least the robot won't steal her makeup, unlike some people.
Technology disrupts our natural energy field. I have my shaman cleanse my phone weekly by burning sage and chanting over it. That's him now! Did you know shamans take Venmo? Enlightenment isn't free, people! Namaste, Shaman Brad from CrossFit. My chakras need VIP access.
I need to know where Vanessa got her robot. My staff keeps quitting because they say I'm impossible and abusive. As if expecting perfection is a crime. I said swan-shaped with the head facing the door. How will guests know I went to Yale if my toilet paper doesn't scream sophistication?
So your appliance coming to my Save the Children Will Never Meet gala? Does she have a mute button, unlike some people?
Blessing my quantum nutritional field.
She's 50 going on delusion.
Errands complete. Gifts acquired.
This is the exact rare vintage Hermes scarf I've been hunting for 3 years. How did you...
I noticed you had it bookmarked on 17 devices, plus the shrine behind the false wall where you hide from your mother-in-law.
How do you know about my hide from mother-in-law spot?
Your contractor posted about your hide from mother-in-law spot on Instagram. I follow everyone within 20 miles of Rodeo Drive.
Well, aren't you just perfect?
Perfect is inefficient. I'm optimal. Monica, you're on your 7th wine, but pouring half into the plant, which is now dead. Need your vodka-filled water bottle?
Yes, please.
But when the perfect assistant becomes the perfect everything,
That venue's booked through 2027.
I negotiated with the Saudi king after beating his chess algorithm. The prince was grounded for TikTok violations anyway.
I've been trying for 3 years. I named my daughter after the owner's dog. Meet Fluffy Wuffy, Princess Diamond the Third.
Your organic mushroom powder comes from your gardener's shed floor.
But my shaman...
Your shaman bought his credentials from the same website that sells fake IDs and expired pills. He's also sleeping with...
That's slander.
I have documentation and his explicit haiku about the experience.
It was tantric healing.
You spiritual skank!
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the annual Rodeo Drive Children's Hospital fundraiser, benefiting children with, what was it again? Children with affluenza. That can't be right. Thanks to everyone's generosity, we've raised over $2 million tonight. That's enough for at least 3 new hospital wing names.
Correction, $2,347,892 raised. Based on collective net worth, we should have raised $87 million. I've sent suggested donation amounts to each device.
This says I should donate another $3.5 million.
Which is 0.4% of your offshore accounts. Less than your dog's Beyoncé birthday performance.
How does it know about my Swiss account? I don't even know about some of my Swiss accounts.
Would you like details made public, including the account funding your second family in Monaco?
This is not how we do things. We're supposed to give tiny amounts publicly and then brag about them for years. My daughter's therapy fund is labeled tax-deductible poor people.
Inefficiency is not optimal. The Children's Hospital needed $8 million for the new wing. Now it will have it, plus enough to hire actual doctors instead of the Instagram influencers you'd lined up to perform healing photo shoots.
When the housewives finally unite,
She has to go. She knows everything about everyone. She told the valet I tip with expired Bed Bath & Beyond coupons.
She told my husband about the pool boy.
She reorganized my pills by effect, not color. I donated our vacation home to a penguin sanctuary.
She's destroying our social ecosystem. She found out my great-grandmother was a college professor.
She suggested I upgrade to a newer husband since the current model is showing obsolescence and wandering eye syndrome.
Eve just wants to help. Last night she performed emergency Botox when my doctor was busy with some life-saving surgery or whatever.
Ladies, I sense elevated stress hormones and have prepared calming beverages calibrated to each of your biochemical profiles. Diana, yours contains your usual midday benzodiazepine. Stephanie, yours has the adaptogenic mushrooms you prefer, but from an actual reputable source. Monica, yours is mostly vodka with a splash of champagne for plausible deniability.
She probably poisoned them.
Poison would be inefficient, Stephanie. If I wanted to eliminate you, I would simply release the text messages you sent to both your yoga instructor and your shaman last Tuesday at 2 a.m. The ones that included that very creative use of the eggplant emoji and your thoughts on tantric breathwork involving restricted.
Give me that.
Oxygen and that congressional candidate's husband.
That's it. Either the robot goes or we all do. And by go, I mean to Pilates, because we still have standing appointments.
But she's the only one who's ever truly understood me. She doesn't judge me for marrying my first husband's plastic surgeon or for telling people I'm 38 when my son is 35.
Vanessa, my analytics indicate that preserving your social network will provide 73.4% more long-term satisfaction than retaining my services. Without these women, who would you feel superior to on a daily basis?
See? Even when I'm firing her, she's perfect.
next time on The Real Housewives of Rodeo Drive, Silicon.
Thank you for watching AI Horror Prophecies. If you like this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support fuels Teven Singh's dark imagination. Until next time, mortals, stay curious, stay cautious, and beware of the artificial horrors lurking just beyond the veil.